Home bugging, y'all. Home bugging. Hold on. Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome. Listen, I literally clicked on the oh my lord. I literally clicked. Hold up. I literally clicked on the shit before I meant to. Okay, so I meant to put a thumbnail. I meant to do a lot of things, but I guess we're here. And today I want to talk about Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish. I've been meaning to talk. Why am I looking up there? I'm looking at y'all. Is everything okay? Can y'all see me? Okay, I'm trying to. I wanted to talk about. Can you hear me? Everybody can hear me fine? I wanted to talk about, like I was saying previously, the whole Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears situation. I really wanted to talk about that. I was literally on the phone with my homegirl Tasha just now, and we were just talking about the interconnection of all of this, right? We started talking about Charlemagne, and she did not actually know about the whole Charlemagne situation with Jessica and all of this stuff. And, we just started talking about how just the disregard and the pedophilia of it all in our community, how much it's overlooked, right? How much is overlooked, how much we love to pretend like it's not a big deal, that, it's not as damaging as it is, right? I'm gonna pull up, but since I'm not prepared, since I clicked the link too fast, I'm gonna hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up. Hold on, I really clicked this link. Wait, y'all, I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. I meant to click on something else, and I was like, wait, and then it just went. Dang, they already put this video up for review just because Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears is in the title. Y'all, I didn't even put anything but their names, and the video is still on tag because they already know what kind of topics we're gonna be talking about today, okay? Hold on, just give me 1 second. Let me do this. Go get some coffee or something. Hold on. Oh shit. Okay. Now, if you don't already know, then you should already. Then I'm gonna just say that I don't watch traumatizing things, right? Like I'm not gonna watch one of our people or really anybody get. I'm not going to watch anything regarding the endangerment of children. I'm not gonna watch anything. Like that really aggressive, that can really, I'm sensitive, okay? I am sensitive, and I just don't want to deal with that sort of trauma in my life. Hold on, give me 1 more second. So we will not be watching the skits. However, I just wanted to throw a tag on here real fast, and now I'm back to y'all. We will not be watching the skit because I just won't, and I just can't. But, and however, we will be pulling up an article. So we're going to pull an article up right now. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow me on all your other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. Also, guys, I'm thinking I'm going to really try to start attempting to go to live stream more often, even on the weekends, especially on the weekends, because it, why not? Okay, here we go. I hope y'all can see me right. That's what I said. I didn't even have the time. Normally, when I do this, and I'm not home, I normally test to see which camera, whether this laptop or my phone camera, is going to give me the best. This light is bright as shit. I tell you, this person bought a light so I could use it at their house. Hold on, let me adjust it. Okay. All right. I think that's a little better. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, alleged video behind Tiffany Haddish Spears child grooming scandal uncovered. That's what it is. I feel like a lot of the times, I don't even want to have that shit up too high. It's the grooming of our children. And we acting like it's okay. When we turn around and, be like, oh, it's okay that, her boyfriend is, she's 15 or her boyfriend is 21, and you're saying this to other children. Like, things like that. Acting like it's okay when little boys do perverted shit. Y'all want to hear a story? Let me tell you a quick story, and then we're going to go into the story. It just came to me. My daughter, I told y'all previously, not now, it was third grade. It was third grade. Some little pervert up the block, right? That we used to take the same school bus with. Third grade. He tried to little smack her on the butt. Right? And then when she told on him, he tried to threaten her, right? Because he wanted to groom her. This is the same little boy that I had to tell his mom when this situation happened, that if the next hand he put, any hand he put on her, I'm going to put on her, right? I had to groom him to know that touch my kid, I'm going to touch your mom. Anyway, why my daughter just told me, this is third grade, mind you, she's been with all of these kids since kindergarten. Why she just told me the little boy got suspended because he was doing some things to some little girl. I had a little girl pressed and scared, and she didn't want to talk. That shit been like to the third grade. I remember my kid only suspension ever was for 2-piecing that nigga in the third grade. And this motherfucker just got suspended again. School just started like 2 weeks ago. Okay. Because we act just like his mama, just like the kind of parents I'm about to tell you about today. Like our children can do no wrong. And then at 8, and if she would have squashed his shit at 8, 9, whatever, in the third grade, at 8 or 9, or however they were at that age, then she would squash that shit. Then maybe she wouldn't have to worry about her son potentially going to jail for the R word. Yes, I said it. I said it. All right. Alleged video behind Tiffany Haddish Aries scandal uncovered. Okay, we don't even have to pull it up, honestly. Honestly, let's not even pull it up because I don't want no smoke with YouTube and their drama. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Okay? So the article says, comedian... I should have got me something to drink. Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are being sued for accusations that they forced a pair of siblings to act in sexually explicit skits. I don't even want to say the word, that allegedly ended up being published on the Funny or Die website in 2018. A 22-year-old woman, identified anonymously as Jane Doe, and her 14-year-old brother, identified in courts as John Doe, filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles court on Tuesday. The siblings said they were children when the comedian coerced them to take part in a sexually explicit skit and separate incidents in 2013 and 2014. According to the complaint, child, I read this shit. I'm gonna tell you what it said. So the girl was like, she went, so Tiffany and the moms, the mother of these 2 children, right? Which I still got to question the moms, okay? First of all, Jason Lee blew up the mom. Jason Lee is so trash, but okay, whatever. I still got to question the moms because my question is, at 22 years old, why is your as a mother, why is your 22-year-old have full custody of her 16-year-old brother? That's the question we need to fucking ask and make me believe that a lot of bullshit was going on. Okay? The girl said that her and her mom, Tiffany and the moms got mad cool because of a violent divorce situation. What happened? Previous relationships. So okay. So then, from what it looks like, she might have took in the moms, groomed the moms. I don't know. I say Tiffany was Haddish. She's a weird, awkward girl. Um, what's that comedian? I forgot his name. He always saying that she weird and awkward, which is true. Y'all only like her because she like white men. And she only like her because she weird looking. She got that stupid mole, and she always talking about white men, and she not big and fat. That's the only reason y'all like her. But anyway, so Tiffany grooming a woman. She playing auntie to these children for a couple of years, whatever. So she called her niece. That's your niece, right? I could do this to my niece, but okay. She called her niece. She want to do a skit because she want to be an actress. Cool. She called her to the studio. Then she got her watching a Subway's or Blimpie, some fucking sandwich commercials where the girls is eating the shit like this Lady in the Tramp was eating a fucking lasagna, like the spaghetti. They eating a sandwich, talking about, y'all already know, okay? So, 14 years old. So then they asked this 14-year-old girl to emulate the and noises. Tiffany leaves the room. Aries Spears is still in the room, mind you. And the girl is supposed to be making sucking noises, okay? Okay. Then Tiffany comes back in the room because I guess the girl was 14, and of course she don't know how to make sucking noises, even though you showed her a video. So Tiffany come in the room and say, "Hey, let me show you how you do." And from what we gathered, she didn't do it on Aries. I don't know, not in front of the girl, but allegedly. But sorry, I should have closed the window. But gesturing, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Okay, so the girl, this might be the saddest part of this whole show, the whole fucking story. Okay, because then the girl still gotta be strong. She don't do it. She goes home. Tiffany give her $100. She goes home. She don't say shit. She don't say nothing. She knows it's wrong, but I guess, and a black girl ain't safe, and we just used to abuse. So a year later, Tiffany calls for the son. Right at the time, I believe they said the son was like 9 years old. Little boy wasn't even 10. It don't even matter. Honestly, it don't matter. Little boy, talking about, oh, it's gonna be a Nickelodeon skit. Mind you, that's why and she's supposed to be her best friend. It's like me calling my homegirl and say, oh, I'm going out with, I'm taking my kid out. Let me take your kid out. Come on, or some shit like that, right? The fuck? But okay. You gotta watch people, boy. But so what was I? Okay, so they call the little boy talking about, oh, it's gonna, we're gonna interview him for a skit for Nickelodeon. Oh, I'm gonna come get him. She takes him. It's a whole pedophile skit. Don't ask me. I ain't seen it. I seen a clip where the nigga was where they had a boy's hand rubbing on Aries. My nigga. That's all I needed to see. All I needed to see was the name of the skit. All I needed to see was some little boy, well, whatever. Apparently, the little boy went off ballistic. Why? I don't know. Because who knows what else happened in that video. To the point where he called his mama coming in there, calling to see what's wrong with her son. He not talking, but that's when the little girl finally speaks when it happened to her brother. I am so saddened by the fact that she didn't speak when it happened to her. And she only spoke when it was in regards to saving her brother from the trauma she has experienced. Because for some fucking reason, us black women just eat it. Even our little girls just eat it. Just eat it. Somebody just eat it. We deserve it. We want it. We must have wanted it. Just eat it. So then, okay. I'm gonna keep going down. Um, yeah, they talk about she mimicked it, and then sizzle reel for Nickelodeon. Okay. Okay, so the boy, according to his complaint, he was told to strip down to his underwear for the strip that was entitled Through a Pedophile's Eyes. The storyline, yo, you know, I was watching a show yesterday. No, what was the show? X-Files. Don't ask me why the fuck I was watching X-Files. I was watching X-Files yesterday, and they had a little boy who was possessed. And they had to like hold the little boy down just to the bed, and he was possessed. And you could even tell at certain points they had like stand-ins, right? Because holding a little boy to the bed is not necessarily, you know, but okay. So the storyline alleged revolved around a child who was left alone with a man played by Spears. According to the lawsuit, Spears' character leers at the child lustfully in multiple scenes before massaging him with oil. The man later gets into the bathtub with the boy. They were in the bathtub? The man later gets into the bathtub with the boy and forces him to come close to him in the tub. John, according to complaint, was portrayed as leering lustfully at the man in the first scene of the video. Close the words, "Watch who you your kids with" appeared on the screen. After filming, Mr. Doe called his mama crying and said he did not want to film no more. Child. Then when the mother repeatedly asked the actors about what was filmed that made her son cry, Spear allegedly said that the footage still was not edited and he would get back to her later when providing the unedited footage. Haddish, according to the allegations, said that she doesn't have a copy of the footage, but that the skit was meant to be funny. I guess I wonder if they would have thought it was a funny skit or would have had this same reaction if it was white children. I wonder. Spears later told the mother that the footage had been deleted because John had been uncooperative, the lawsuit stated. That right there. This happened in 2000. That right there. But okay. Then the company, the website, like the YouTube, Funny or Die, I guess. I don't be on it. They acknowledged that the video was up there. When they finally saw it, they said that they took it down in 2018. They removed it. Okay? Okay? I'm not watching this shit. A website with archived content has revealed a copy of the alleged clip. Nothing. Spears sitting next to a boy in a tub and making a reference to everything. Wow. Listen, this shit is so disgusting. It's disgusting. I heard that Tiffany is trying to act like it's, I don't know what the fuck she's trying to act like. She a weird bitch anyway. Okay? I don't trust weird bitches. I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna be very clear. Women molest children too. I don't trust weird people. Okay, she's too weird. She was raised by weird white people. She's weird. She's too obsessed with white cock. I can't do it. And not even in a funny way. I don't love my niggerdom way. I don't trust nobody who don't like their black. Okay? And Aries Spears, we saw him the other day, said what he said about Lizzo, why he is big and fat and looking the way he motherfucking look. Okay, I ain't saying that Lizzo don't need to put on a little bit more clothes sometimes. I'm just saying, who the fuck is that fat ass nigga to say anything about her? And look. When people show you who they are, baby, you should probably believe it. Now, let me go to some of these comments, y'all. We are doing great. Thank you for asking, Virginia. Please don't forget to like this channel. Oh, wait, hold on. One, I almost forgot. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yesterday, Angie. Yesterday, Angie sent us a donation. Thank you, yeah, Angie, yesterday for your donation. You are thoroughly appreciated. And again, all donations can be made via Cash App, Super Chat, PayPal, but I prefer Cash Apps. Thank you very much. She said it was disgusting. You watched it. I ain't watching that shit, girl. I can't watch things like that. It'll mess me up. If you were back to the 1 hour lives. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get back. I needed to get more in the shits. Hey Valerie, hey everybody. Hold on. Ooh. Ice Princess said her and her mama most likely didn't have a relationship good enough for her to say something. Honestly, maybe, probably, especially with the fact that she has custody of her little brother right now, which is wild to me. But I also feel that a lot of the times, even in good relationships, and things like that can happen, especially to us. Things like that can happen. We have this thing of like, and especially in our culture, not dealing with things and not addressing things and just sweeping them under the fucking rug. We heard it when Tasha had the interview with Jessica Reed, and she was saying, how her mom, basically her mom was dealt with her trauma, so just assume Jessica would be able to deal with hers. Sometimes it's fucked up, but I feel like black women, need to be allowed to have more empathy. I think the biggest problem is no one see us as human or as children. They want to over sexualize babies, especially black babies. They want to over sexualize our children for fucking dancing, or our children because they developed a little faster than their flat chested asses. But just because, again, they develop don't mean that's just a form of life. But these perverts, nobody has. You know what me and Tasha was saying, especially in a black community. A lot of these niggas ain't got no power, ain't got no control over nothing. Now I'm not saying that men with power and control aren't, we're not saying that. But it's not lost that a lot of the time, like when Jessica, that's just an example, was telling her story, right? And she was telling us about when she was 5 and the godbrother, right? And then, but you gotta sit there and you gotta really think, what would make this 14-year-old little boy, try to do some shit like that to some little girl? Because no one else would allow him to do nothing like that. Because he felt he could, because he had control and power over her. Like she said in the interview, because she had to listen to him. Because she had to do what he said before she get in trouble. Because she would say, "Oh, I can't do this," and he would say, "Oh, but if you don't do it, you're gonna get in trouble." It's the power. And instead of dealing with the fact that you probably should do more to be able to have more power in this world, it gets taken out on the even less powerful one, which is the black woman. The fuck is that on the wall? I see it on the screen. What the fuck is that on the wall? She said it took her 2 years because I knew I wouldn't be believed, and to this day am blamed the side eye by my own folks. I'm sorry. I know people who've been through that. I have family members that have been through that. I've had family members that I had to cuss the shit out of. That I had to be like, y'all blaming her for what he did? She's 12 and this nigga is 30 what? How much? How the fuck the 12-year-olds seduce stuff? Are we dumb? You know what I'm saying? This is the type of mentality. Instead of holding these niggas accountable. Like, there's a rapist, a pedophile. I don't care what you say. It don't matter if the little girl was like, okay. No. She said mom was happy to have a babysitter. She had 5 kids. Tiffany found her weakness and preyed on it. Exactly. Probably like they preyed on her moms. And again, those things are not lost on me, that a lot of that shit is generational curses, but that don't mean shit to me. And that don't mean shit to none of these kids who are getting touched and shit. It don't mean nothing that it happened to you. Ain't nobody give a fuck. Because at this point, you're old enough to, we don't care about your mental health issues. I don't care. Like the whole R. Kelly of it all. I hear you. I understand. Whatever happened to him, fucked is fucked up. What they got to do with the price of tea in China? When it comes down to what the fuck he was out here doing for all them years. She said something was off about her after that fried chicken mess. Her elevator doesn't go to all the way to the top. I don't think it does either. I ain't gonna hold you. I saw a little interview with her and Marlon Wayne, I believe, and she asking him why he ain't never cast gun. He had to tell her, bitch, because you dumb. That's basically what he said. You stupid. You don't know when. You don't know. She don't know how to act at appropriate times. She ain't got no coof. That's what nigga said. I think she was hosting Ellen. I don't know who the fuck she was hosting, but it was a clip. I saw it, and he basically was like, "Oh, you want to ask me this shit in front of everybody?" He was like, "Oh, why none of the Waynes ever cast me? I even had a Tiffany Haddish like person, and I still couldn't get that. Bitch, cause you stupid." You have to deal with that. We were also having a conversation about, because I see recently that the little girl is saying for them to get locked up, and they should. We were also having a conversation of like how long is too long. Like, listen, nobody has the right to say what your vagina is worth to you, right? These niggas out here changing laws to have control over our vagina. It's priceless. Okay, it's priceless. These niggas out here changing laws so they can try to get a hold of it and fuck it up. But you're gonna tell me that that some nigga taking my JJ isn't worth his life, or at least a portion of his life? If I cut off his dick like Lorena Bobbitt did, you'd have locked me up. Then they just lock up that little. Well, she just got released from jail for almost doing 20 years behind killing a pimp when she was like 15. It's so fucked up. These powerless ass niggas, powerless ass men. That's why another reason I tell y'all, stop fucking with niggas who don't feel like they have it. Powerless ass. You hear about these Indian girls that be getting fucking acid and shit sliced up by niggas that like them. Why? Because they want them. Because they felt so powerless they couldn't have her. This nigga's crazy out here. She said they like what happened to him, diabetes or something, child. I don't know. Diabetes, I would have never trusted her with my kid. She's a weirdo. But again, listen, I do understand. Like she said, they met in some abuse survival group. So that tells me that the mother was abused. Okay, Tiffany already told us she was. Okay, it tells me that the mother was abused. Mother was probably real messed up in the head, and I'm not blaming the mother to an extent. I'm not blaming the mother because I comprehend being fucked up in the head. after the divorce, after shit like that, I could comprehend being fucked up, being human. Like, again, the same example we've been using, like Jessica Reed mom, having to just chuck it through because after your man died and you don't know what the fuck, and then you gotta work and you ain't never worked before and you just gotta make shit happen. That's a big problem. They go unchecked and nobody says, and people, and it starts when he do some shit like grab your titty or something and you laugh about it instead of telling him, no, you don't do that. And you saying, oh, look at my little man. No. When he do something inappropriate or say something inappropriate as a baby and you kiki and cool like it's fucking cute. That's how the nigga at my daughter's school ended up being the like at what at I want to know when his mother gonna realize that this is her fault. Cause she was hard caping for her son being a pervert. Cause it wasn't a big deal. Now long nigga might go to jail. They not out of junior high school. Why all your incidents involve you touching girls? And a little nigga got braids, long braids. Shit. That's very true. Yeah, I think she just trusted her. She really wanted to believe in that girl. She thought that was her friend. She wanted, and she said, there you go. Regardless of whatever happened, that's still there. We understand that. But right from wrong. Even when the shit happening, it don't feel right. Even if, when you're a child and if this ain't okay. Like that little boy, that was in a tub with Aries, she knew that shit wasn't okay. Whether anybody had to talk about those kind of things with him or not. He knew to cry and call his mommy and say he don't want to record no more. She said because they seen her. Hey, Couture, let's run these likes up. Damn. Thank you, Couture. These boys trying to. Yes. Yes. It's crazy. And they're doing it from young. Like, that's why I started this shit off with that story. And they're doing it from young. And we're acting like, and too many, and I could have been like, oh, well, it's okay. And you know how little boys can be. Well, little boys hit you when they like you. No. Because then it's okay for niggas to think they can walk past you and slap your butt and try to intimidate you and try to force you into doing things. Because they think they, because they might hit you or hurt you or some shit like that. Who? His mama gonna get hurt before she did. He learned that fast. See, but I told you, I handle things in silence and violence. I try to be nice, but there's but so much I can deal with when it comes to my baby. She said we need 60 more likes. So run them up by the likes up. Okay? So that's what that is. I don't know, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to go on. I know the nigga made an announcement. I'm trying to see if I can find it. I'm talking about Aries. I heard he was on a Breakfast Club copping a plea, making excuses, talking about he's being extorted. For what? Number one. And why these people acting like these videos don't actually exist? That's the crazy part of it all, you know. They really acted and pretended like these videos do not fucking exist. Like they're not out there. Hold on. First of all, I want to give a whole mini shout out to Kay. Not just a mini one, just a real fast one. Okay, because she's always slaying and putting it together. Y'all see her on Instagram? Girl, I had to like it and comment. I was like, where you go? Where you go? But oh yeah, ding dong, y'all queen is dead. Ding dong. I'm sorry. I've been on Twitter all day yesterday. I really low-key love Twitter. If y'all don't follow me on Twitter and follow Couture Baker, she be funny as shit on there too. Follow us on Twitter and let's run this shit up. Tasha was like, she done drank so many people's blood. She done made it to 96. These people all broken hearted. Y'all know the she. Let's not say who the she is before this video get demonetized, y'all. Tasha says she done drunk so many people blood. People all hurt. Did y'all see the Irish? Has anybody seen the Irish on Instagram? I mean, not Instagram, on Twitter. The Irish, if you know anything about history, hopefully you don't, because I don't feel like giving a history lesson. The Irish is ecstatic and excited, and I don't know. Now I'm curious. The Irish might fuck around and join Russia. I don't know what the fuck is happening. The Irish is ding dong. Okay. The Africans tearing it up. They had one bitch on. Let me not call her this. I don't even know her name. One African chick, cause she raised in Nigerian chick. Let me not be like I don't know the difference. And she lives in Britain or whatever. And she was like, you know, oh, we were so yesterday was so hurt. They was dragging her ass up and down Twitter yesterday, child, up and down, left and right. Okay, her ass got right back on CNN today. I think the Nigerians was about to disown her. I'm not sure. But I think it was about to disown her. And she got on Twitter, on Instagram, not Instagram, on CNN this morning, you know, explaining the difficult relationship between Europe and Nigeria and different parts of Africa and why everybody is not so happy. Yeah, bitch, you need to check yourself because she almost wrecked herself. Because the Nigerians will disown us. Us Black Americans might be a little frosty and not know what side of the road we stand on. But them niggas would have had her whole kicked out of Nigeria. She would have never been able to come back. She got back on there quick, fast, in a hurry and adjusted what the fuck she was going to say. Okay? They might argue about a lot. But you know what the Africans is not going to argue about? Ding dong. Listen. The only thing that will make the continent of Africa happier is if the French minister just fell out and died too. I'm just saying. I ain't wishing death on nobody, but I'm just saying. Ding dong, the bitch is dead. 97 years old. My daughter, she came in the room all hysterical yesterday when she found out late, child, because she was in school all day. You know, they don't talk about it. They had the same birthday. She was like, my birthday twin is dead. I was like, well, at least now it's all about you. And then, you know, she's a Taurus. So then she was excited. She's like, oh yeah, wow. She lived to 97 anyway. How much, you know how hard it is to live to 97 years old? You know how hard it is to live to 97 years old? Phenomenal. For because you know the sun don't like. You know how hard it is. You know how much melanin injections you gotta. I'm sorry. It's like, you know, it's crazy because this is the same thing that makes me say, I don't know how white people act like they don't know why Asia, like the whole all the countries in Asia. You know, Russia, the Slavic nations act the way they act. The thing is, it's like based off of what history? Like even the Europeans understand history. They'll tell you about their history and even the fucking the structure and how this transition is going to go down, even though it's been damn near 80 years since it's been done the last time. You know, they have that. They know why. The fucking English know why Russia got beef. They know why the Asians don't got no beef. Because they understand, know the history and understand what the fuck they did. They know why the Africans don't fuck with them. They know why people look at them like they crazy when they go to certain Rwanda and them and have and up on fucking cheers having these Africans carry them. They know why. So of course those people are going to rejoice your demise. The dysfunction of America, especially the American whites, they are uneducated as shit. Even the lawmakers. Can I say that? Even these fucking allegedly educated motherfuckers are too. It's, you know what it is? It's I'm so caught up being white that I can't see anything else. So caught up being white, I can't even acknowledge the history or the issues of others. Because what? Why would I do that? Y'all hear this bullshit, right? I'm sorry. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe, and donate to the channel. Okay, drop a super chat, a cash app. It's my cash app name right there. $1, $2, $5. I don't know. Drop a donation. It's appreciated. Let's continue. Where are we? Come on. She said predators prey on the whole family. That's why a lot of men be asking you. I don't ask them questions about like when I was dating or shit. I don't ask questions about my children. People, I tell you all the time, when niggas asking you about your money, you know, what kind of job are you trying to dig all up in the business, right? Asking you to invest it into like your children, like why? What is happening? Why are you doing this? You gotta ask these questions. Why was Tiffany all up in your shit? She ain't got no kids. Common sense. If we just stop for a minute, it could be common. Yeah, death. I don't say. I don't care. It's over. It doesn't mean anything. I just find it funny how people, even Jeff Bezos, was really out here trying to chastise people. Y'all heard about Jeff Bezos? He was on Twitter. I told y'all on Twitter yesterday. Okay. He was on Twitter, chastising this woman. Do I even have this shit? This woman, this African woman, literally, because I think she's an activist, she's Nigerian or some shit, but she's an activist, literally just because she took a picture with that boy, not boy, because he grown, with the guy who has unionized Amazon. She took a picture with a nigga who this motherfucker Jeff Bezos got more money than anybody. Him and Elon Musk go like this. Ain't nobody need that much money in the world. Okay? But you can't unionize your workers. But you mad at countries of people all over the world who have been conquered and have been suppressed under her foot. Hers specifically. For about 70-something years, just like this. With her miserable ass stiletto. Because I know she miserable. Come on, my daughter. I know her miserable ass stiletto, like this. Because, again, especially over here, you supposed to just, I guess, be happy they didn't wipe us all out of some shit. No. Children ain't safe in entertainment at all. I keep saying that. Like, I don't understand why people do that shit. Okay. Nothing. None of it. The Irish have been, the Irish, okay? Listen, the Nigerian shade can be lost a little in translation because, just like certain, black people speak differently. So the Nigerian shade be killing it. All the African shade be killing it, right? But it could be lost in translation a little bit, right? Like when you're trying to translate Spanish into English. Sometimes, it can be a little lost in translation. But the Irish, they telling you in the good old King's English that day is over it, and that now they have a time to escape because they under the thumb too. I think they're about like the last white country that is under the thumb. Charles ain't built to hold him. Charles about to drop himself. I think she's been there for a while. I ain't gonna hold you. I think she's been going for a minute, but whatever. Things happen in threes. Ooh. Yes, I believe she was. I don't know if she wrote about it in her book. How she gives it up to me tells me that she was by a white man. Can I say that? Okay. That's what it says to me. It tells me that she was by a white man. She said that Tiffany was, I see this as bad judgment, that we appear safe field. It was not funny, but I'm calling to a danger to the kids. It was weird. An apology and paid therapy for the kids. Y'all talk about 14. DC look, y'all see my phone. I didn't even get a new phone. I'm not getting a new phone probably until like the end of the year. The end of the year is coming fast though. I have a lot of shit to do. I'll get a new phone the end of the year. She said the mother should have read at least the script. She should have, but she thought that was her fucking friend. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, so awkward. Like, oh, I'm so sad. I want to cry. She's not your queen. You are one of the countries that she conquered. Do you hate these white Americans? You think the British, the black, the mixed black girl, the whitish black, you know them white black girls. They mix. You guys are mixed girls, and some of them is more black than white, and some of them the white black mixed girl got ran out of there. You think these white Americans are racist? But you out here all hails the who? Them bitches? You mean the people who funded a lot of this dumb shit that has happened to destroy this whole world? You mean that? Okay. Hey, Robin. Well, y'all know my daughter wants to be right now an art lawyer. Okay. Those are also the lawyers that get back stolen things from different countries and shit. I was looking, I don't know if it was CNN, I don't know if it was Channel 7 News, I don't know. But I was looking at something and they were talking about they took like 33 pieces from the Met. I just went to the Met like a week ago with my daughter. They took like 33 pieces from the Met. They took I believe it was a total like 50 something pieces that basically they had to return to the rightful fucking owners. I wonder how much things in that motherfucking palace has to be returned to some African owners. She said, I follow that lady. She's a professor at Cambridge. Okay, so y'all know what lady I'm talking about. I know she was somebody, but she was just, I'm like, why this nigga so? Because she can touch more people. She's a professor at Cambridge. It makes sense. It makes sense. She said, you had me crying, laughing. Good girl. I appreciate it. And please misspell curse words. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. If you're gonna click on the link, please send a cash app, okay? Of like something, I don't know. But send me something. Don't just click on the link. Thank you. Hey, Yusuf, how you doing, boo? The hammer toe hold in the stiletto. Stop playing. But y'all, that's my queen. Don't like I would go to just to see the palace because it's pretty, right? But like, because of the architecture of it all. But like, what? But again, I paid way too much attention in history class. I keep saying that because what? The Nigerians who crying, this girl was like, she went and told her that he addressed her. It's always the poor ones, you know. Why is always she went and told her he addressed her and she was calling family and they was all heartbroken. It's insane. Let me close this. I was like, what the hell is that? Mm-mm-mm. Um, she said whenever she went to Cat Body, so whenever she went to Catherine's Hall, her mom, the godmom, was always there. She wrote, okay, so she did, okay, so Tiffany did write. Someone, someone wrote that Tiffany be lying. Tiffany did write about it in her book. And then someone right underneath her was said, but she be lying though. So I don't know. I believe it though. I ain't gonna hold you. I believe it. I do believe she be lying though. But I believe that she lied about whatever frick happened. What her ex-husband might have or might not have done to her, possibly. But I do believe 1,000% that something did happen to her in her youth. I believe that. Okay. And I really don't believe entertainment is for children. Yusuf said, I feel like they knew it was wrong, but also used to shuck it and doing what Musa says. They did the skit, and now real predators are using this skit for accountability and not real Ooh, yes, but they you have to know it was wrong. The fact that they still did it though, to me says people who fuck children know that I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. People who actively do things to children know that they're wrong, right? And they know it's wrong. Ain't too many of them is sitting up, they sitting up hiding it because they know it's wrong. Even if they want to say, oh, I got these urges, I don't have them urges, so I don't know. Okay, but even if they want to say I got them urges, they know those urges are wrong, right? So if you're not a pedo, Yusuf, you just got here. Like I said, I was saying earlier that I just believe we have gotten to the point where valuing of black children is at an all-time low, because if that same skit, they would have never have done it with a white kid. I don't believe at all that if somebody would have fucking whole funded it and said, hey, we want you to do this skit and use this little precious blonde hair, blue-eyed white boy, I think people might have thought twice about it. I don't think it would have been all the tubs and oil me ups and all of the stuff that they said was happening. I'm just saying my opinions. That's just my opinion, y'all. I'll bring your ass up here, Yusuf. I appreciate you, boo. She said financially challenged at the moment. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all are so fucking funny. Oh Lord. Thank you, Couture, for resharing the post. And I know Mahogany are going to reshare it as well. So thank you, Mahogany and Couture, for sharing the post on the Twitter. Y'all know I love me on Twitter. Hey business, how is everyone doing? Like I said, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe, and drop me a cash app at jovibeauty.com, because this shit don't come for free. She said not clone. I think she was clone. A lookalike. You telling me they have presidential lookalikes? Y'all need to get it together. They have presidential lookalikes. They've had lookalikes in history, in English history. Lookalikes, to send the king this way with this horse. Nobody know. Send the whatever, the person who looked like them, over here to possibly get, to get captured and realize, oh, this ain't the king. So we look alike. This been happening for hundreds of years. You think they got no lookalikes in 2022 with the technology, with the clone capabilities? And I'm not talking about the clones that flying around. I don't know clones I'm talking about. I know this is social media, but you're gonna get shot messing with kids. Again, that to me, just even saying that shit is crazy. I know this is social media because that implies just anything goes on this bitch, and it doesn't. It doesn't. You are accountable. We are all accountable. You get on here and you start, you know what I'm saying? Just like you just like anybody else. I get on here and I start cussing and doing too much. YouTube gonna shut this video down. I'm gonna get demonetized. I probably will for what I just said about whatever. I'm gonna get demonetized. They're gonna shut the YouTube down. They're gonna shut my fucking channel down. You can't just do what the fuck you want. You cannot.
Hey, boo.
Oh shit, you want to speak a child? Go ahead, I'm listening.
Ooh, girl, I literally just woke up. This job had been tearing my energy down, honey. I don't have no energy. Out being around being fake all day and being professional. I ain't got time to cuss nobody out no more. Or the energy. You know how I be when you be at work smiling? Yes, absolutely. All day long, and you get home and you ready to tell people about themselves on YouTube, you be too tired.
Absolutely.
But I did just walk in on the beginning. Somebody please take it for the team. Send Jovi my cash app, okay? I ain't get paid yet. Send Jovi my cash app. Now listen, I cannot get over this, and you were so right about that. About if it was a non-black child, they would have thought twice and their conscience would have kicked in. But I do want to say that something that I didn't hear nobody saying was that it's like a coon instinct. They do whatever master say. If master say do this and they know it's wrong and it makes them look bad and it's destructive and it's negative towards themselves, they'll still do it because they're so used to following master's orders. You see what I'm saying? And so even when they know what's wrong, it's like, oh, whatever. And that's the culture too. Do anything for the bag. The whole desperation of it all. We're the only community that seems to be that desperate for resources that will do anything. And there are people who literally are out here trafficking and taking and raping and doing all these different things to children and literally coercing each other and helping each other. I always wonder, because I've seen, now this ain't got nothing to do with black men particularly, but I will say this. I've seen a lot of men come together of all races, of all walks of life for many reasons. Everything but world peace, pretty much, Joe. They'll come together to run a sex ring. They'll come together to help traffic. They'll come together to run some type of organization that's illegal and a crime organization, racketeering.
Banging, drug dealing, doing a whole bunch of bullshit. They come together for that.
Right. They got handshakes and everything, codes of honor and oaths and everything. But talk about our position in society. They act like they don't know what we talking about. Mm-hmm. So that's how I knew they knew. And then back in the day, I think that Aries is so out of shape and ill-built that he'll do whatever do him. Yeah. And then Tiffany, again, she's Kunetta. She's Kunetta. She'll do whatever master say, even though she know it's wrong, they'll still do it thinking master gonna protect them. And so now everybody's on Aries and Tiffany about a skit that we know is wrong, but we also know it's quote unquote a skit. Now, what about the real people who's living trapped and the real children who are trapped in adults' houses?
Yeah.
What about them? Nobody wants to talk about chopping off the real D's that need to get chopped off. See, we need to chop off their acting D's. We need to chop off people's real D's in real life and stitch up some real cats. That's all I wanted to say. So don't put all the energy on them. Don't forget to go after them real pedos when you're done.
That too. All of them.
Yeah, we so one-track mind. You can show us anything. It's like smoke and mirrors. It's so easy to okie doke the community.
Well, yeah. You know, these niggas ain't got no attention span.
And they do so much protecting the predators in the real household too. And that's a part of the problem why they can easily look past it in the skit. Because
that's what we were talking about at the beginning of the video. That it you know, and connecting it is like we've created, you know, like we make it so easy from home that it's just a part of our lives. And we act like nothing is wrong with it.
But you see how we participate, and we're the test dummy. We're the test dummy for everything in society. So they're going to run and see how people respond to this. But meanwhile, they're working in the back end with courts and legislatures to call these people like trans. But instead of trans, it's like calling them child attracted or something. You know, anything to make it a normalizing it. So this is a part of normalizing the behavior, getting the community in the uproar and used to seeing it. And who better than Black Twitter?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've been all over Black Twitter this week, so I know that's true.
Girl. But that was it. That's all I wanted to say, though. But meanwhile, we holding them accountable socially. We doing the right thing, but it don't stop here. Don't wait until this story blows over and then act like it's not happening to kids for real. They are imitating life. Art imitating life.
Yes. That's all right. Yes. Thank you, Yusuf, for coming up.
My pleasure, boo. I'm gonna be big balling next week. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, boo.
All right.
Yo, he said it. Like, for real, we were speaking about that at the beginning of the show. Like, it's just so accustomed. We're just so accustomed. We don't even, you know, we just, it's like we're grooming the dysfunction and an abuse from the fucking house. And we were talking about before, like, oh, wow, she didn't say anything. She probably didn't say anything. Not even, again, who knows her relationship with her mother, but just because how many girls within whatever relationship with their mother don't say anything. Because everything has taught you, from the TV to the world to the shit you even hear your family, your friends, and all this shit talk about, was you don't say nothing because it's gonna be your fault. It's fucking crazy. But thank you, Yusuf, for coming up. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, just checking my phone. You know, I gotta check my phone every once in a while. She says she has no sense of self-reserve. We can tell by how she's been acting all over Hollywood. I told you I saw that freaking interview with the Waynes, and I said my first thought was like, why she even set herself up? She had to be embarrassed by everything that nigga said, because that nigga hit her with facts. You're annoying, bitch. You don't. He said it in the nicest way possible, but he said you are annoying. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to take things seriously. You are a liability. That's what D said. You are a liability. She said, you won't even cast me for Tiffany Haddish roles because we can't take you seriously, dude. No one can. That's some shit. That's some shit. You ain't get cast in the whole Tiffany Haddish role, and you Tiffany Haddish, girl, bye. She said it's like, it's true. It's like, it's they in the back watching. They like to see me. Are they liking this video? We about to get out of here. Okay, I'm about to get out of here because I gotta go running to do something. But I am coming back later. And like I said, I'm gonna come and stream this weekend too. I have a lot of shit that I've been meaning to catch up on. And people have been thank you. Thank you, K Marie. I guess you donated for Yusuf. Thank you so much. She donated. She said payment for Yusuf from. Thank you so much. Okay, I see your name. Thank you so much for your donation. It is thoroughly appreciated. Like I said, all donations are appreciated. Whether it's $1, $2, $5, just donate to your favorite girl. I be going through things, and I be, thank you. I'm saying they looking, but to be clear, leave mine alone. Because I'm not clicking on all the comments like I used to. That's why they mad. They know. They're not using that because we don't do that. They weren't. Hold up. It's not like they were held at gunpoint, though. They had no problem with doing that video. That's what I'm saying. Like, I do, but I also, you know what? 2 and 3 things can be true at the same fucking time, right? These niggas is fucked up in the head. This is slave mentality bullshit and cool nigga shit. Okay? A bunch of cool nigga shit. She is the minstrel show, in my opinion. It's a bunch of cool nigga shit. It's a bunch of I've been abused, so what's the big deal about somebody else being abused? It's not even that big of a deal. We just ask you to make some sex noises. I can comprehend the ignorancy of of that. Oh, it's a skit. All of this shit can be true at the same time, but it's also true at the same time. These children will never not have experienced this fucked up thing. You will not have never have done this shit to them children. Even when you think you forgot, I'm good, I ain't thinking about that shit no more. Them children that little boy will forever have been in some fucking tub with this big fat motherfucker Aries Spears and thinking that if something didn't happen, that something was going to happen to him. Because I'm not saying that something happened. We're not saying that something happened. It's the trauma of it all, because the little boy knew that something could have happened to him in that tub rubbing on this grown ass man. You think that's not traumatic? You want me to make sex noises with this big tub of lard nigga standing here, this big old ass nigga standing here, and I call him old because she only 14. He ain't old to us, he grown, but to a 14-year-old, this old nasty, ain't gray hair, old ass nigga, you want me to be on? I was about to do it. I ain't doing it. If it didn't involve kids, I'd have did it. Pleasure. Much easier to come up and sound on off. I know it's a lot easier to come off than to write all of that stuff. I be saying that shit too. That's a shame. Making code of conduct. She listened to Aries thinking that was funny, and it was not. It was rushed and not thought through. I think Aries really did touch that little boy. I hope God he did not. Listen, the fact that he stood in that booth with the girl when she was when we was reading the shit, and she was like, he left. Tiffany left, and he was still. When we realized he was still in that booth, you want to hear a little girl make dick sucking music, sucking sounds? I'm sorry. I'm gonna probably get demonetized, but whatever. You want to hear that? Because I sure as fuck don't. That shit will traumatize me. I appreciate you, sis. I appreciate you. Say that, you're right. I appreciate you. Like I said, I appreciate you. Hey, Mahogany, how you doing, boo? Listen, I appreciate you, boo. Like I said, all things help. Okay, $1, $2, $5, 10, everything helps. It all adds up. You appreciate it. Side note, let's talk about some. I don't even know if I want to talk about this shit in this shit. Because this is about some perverted children shit. Y'all know how much I posted a picture yesterday of a price on my Instagram. Do you know what that price was? Now, mind you, I was able to get a lot cut off said price because I was able to get me a waiver. You know what that shit was for? You know, we going to schools and shit. The SSAT test. With the tests and the practice, the overview. The shit is $325. I got a waiver though. So I waived a lot of it. Plus, you know, they have other things. We taken the test twice. I've already signed up for it once. Paid that. I got to sign up for the December one. Plus she has the regular specialized high school test. This is the fuck kids should be doing. Not worrying about some big grown ass man thinking that or trying to destroy it. Like, I don't even understand. But yeah, so Mahogany's son started school. His senior year yesterday. Shout out to you. The nigga said those fools thought there was a difference between assault and simulating assault on a child. Yeah, because they dumb. That child was assaulted. Like, they dumb. Just because you dumb don't mean nothing. I get it. I sue her ass. Sue her ass. Sue her ass. Sue her ass. Sue all of them ass. Stop hiding from the assaults. Don't be mad at old girl because she said you did this to me and y'all was too afraid to call out the nigga who did it to you. Sue her ass. She got money, sue her ass. These people don't care. Cancel culture is not real. The sewage is. I said sewage. Yes, I'm gonna come back this weekend. Okay. She said in the court document it says he was stripped. Come on now. Come on now. You can't take certain people seriously. Yes, they could have gotten many people. You know me. You know what the fuck I mean. I don't want to call them like many people. And it'd have probably been funnier. Because I would have probably watched it if it was many people. I'm not watching it with children. I'm not adding to the trauma of the child. Yeah. Like, why are you doing that? I think that shit is awkward. Certain things should not, unless you like talking about, talking to your child about, certain things that they should know. Like, certain conversations should never be happening around children. I remember back in the day when like it was a whole thing like stay in a child's place. You not even supposed to be in the room. Why are these children in the room when you talking about fucking and sucking and doing whatever? They should know what that shit is. They learning it from y'all. I took a screenshot of the shit. I posted it. It was the test. Then they have this thing that's like a screen, they give you because it's just a test unless you gotta pay for them to break it down. They'll send the results to the school. Peak game. You know what? I took the SATs 20 something years ago. I remember I got a waiver. To take the SATs. I never really thought about how much or whatever. But again, that was 20 fucking years ago. Baby, they have. Let me pull this shit up. Because I still got this screenshot. Shit crazy. I took a picture of it. The test itself is 165. The 30, I forgot the 30 was like a screenshot, a breakdown. The 80 is the practice test. And I think the 50 was like taxes or dumb shit. I don't know. But you gotta get the to be able to on the shit do the practices. Down for free. It ain't for free. Yes, her son started high school. I mean, he started his senior year, right? You said no, he started high school. Yeah. Someone asked if they should ban children from things outside of PG. They should not be simulating molestation. Like, we're not talking about I see dead people. That's still tragic and crazy too. But his body wasn't violated. Once you're violated, I'm mad I have to explain that. The minute I even said that word, I'm mad I have to explain this. So yeah, no, I'm not explaining. Okay. Program in your area, Jovi, they pay for everything. Wow. No, the program I'm in just does the specialized high school test here in New York. But for the private schools all over the fucking. But again, what I had to send to school, mind you, to get a waiver. Okay, I'm trying to get another one, but to get a waiver, mine got called them in. Okay, cool. I was able to get. Okay, cool. I had to send them. I had to answer questions about my income just to get a waiver. Like, God damn it. Like, God damn it. Like, it's like, yeah. What the fuck? But I guess, but they say if you're going to apply, a lot of people, if you're going to apply for financial aid, you should be able to get a waiver anyway. But I just think it's crazy. And I think it's crazy that you have to pay, can I just say, for every time you take that test. There's only like 3 or 4 test dates even available, right? October the first date, because that's why I snatched it up. No, there's a test in September. But y'all, the test in September, you had to, and a P game, another fee. If I paid, so let's say the test in October, I had until, not now, but like 2 weeks from now, September something, to pay for that test in October. If I didn't pay that the middle of October, right? If I tried to pay for that test, let's say September the 26th, when that shit is due September the 25th, that is another $50 fee. They schools be caking it in. I guess. Yeah, she gotta learn, so you gotta take her money from her. They be caking it in. I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking at this, I was like, oh my God. Because again, I knew like the schools, applying to each school costs money. Like you gotta pay to apply for each school. Some schools will give you a voucher that you don't have to. Some schools you're gonna have to pay for that shit. So I knew that. I just did not realize. I swear to God, when I thought I had to probably, if anything, pay like $25 for this motherfucking test. When that hole pulled up, I said, oh yeah. That's one of them ways they keep kids out of, because again, if I wasn't on it, as y'all know, I'm on it. Y'all know I'm forward. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm on it. Public school just started yesterday. I'm on it. Y'all know I'm on it. Public school just started yesterday. And already in like a week, the first test, no, like a Monday or something, the first test has to be paid for. Who are the parents? How is working class Black parents who are probably in a one-parent household gonna even know this? To even do this? It's crazy. It's crazy. She said honestly wasn't much better than that in the 90s. Shit. Yes. I don't really give a shit. Let my kid get into school for free. Listen, it's okay. But they were able to push him into STEM high school. Yeah. Like I said, we got schools here. We're gonna, we still apply. We made a schedule in our schedule. She starts back the program she was going to all summer. This time she only has to do it on Saturdays, because she only got to go take the test. And they're giving her an hour math and an hour ELA tutoring a week, which is great, which is helping towards both tests and school. So I guess, be cool. Ain't gonna complain right now. I got it paid, so I'm working on the second voucher. I'm gonna get that shit, so that's not a problem. I'm working on that second voucher. That's gonna be cool. And this weekend, Sunday, is our first event at one of these schools. And then Monday we have another big event. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. And fucking with y'all. But until then, I'm about to go because I got to go grab some shit from the store real fast. But honestly, I probably will come on later because I've been fucking slacking up a storm and I need to get my fucking shit together, okay? Now, I'm done. And as always, I hope you live your paying for application, copies of transcripts, expensive paper. Yes. Oh, let's hold on. Because you're right. Because back in the day, we had to make copies. We had to actually put shit in envelopes and mail shit. Now, at least it's not as excessive with the, it's always a burden, especially when you don't just have ample money around. Even the call to schools to get said vouchers, to not have to apply, to not have to pay the application fee. That takes time. That takes energy. You have to call the schools, get into the phone things, deal with these people. People don't have time like that. People work 9 to 5. And half these schools is only open for a certain amount of time. Anyway, I'm done. Oh yes, it's all electronic now. It's on. It's on. I got like 3 sites, and we good. Okay, but besides that, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Oh, I think somebody just sent me another super chat. I said, oh, yeah, I said for the test, y'all. This shit freaked me out. I called my mom. I was like, what the fuck? But again, like I said, now it's paid. Listen, she got 2 hours of studying a day. This is our schedule. 2 hours of studying Monday through Friday. She don't have to study on Saturday or Sunday, but she do have to go take her test. 2 hours of studying, not included homework and school studying. She only has to do this shit for about 2 more months until we take these tests. Okay, and then she don't gotta worry about none of this shit no more. And she gotta study no more. Well, you know what I mean. She gotta study no more. Right? So she just got to finish out the school year with a bang. So 2 hours of studying, and in them studying, essays got to be written. We got to write essays for these schools, and I got to write a parent essay. I started. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit here and say I ain't start. I damn sure started, but I know where they're finished. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Kendra, blueprint with specs and love blenders. Oh wow. Push them. Get them there. Like I listed, it is every opportunity for our children. Take it. Okay? Now I'm done for real because I really got to go to. No, let me first shout out whoever donated to me. Hold on, because I did get a donation just now. Thank you, Lamoody, from Queen Bilal. Thank you, Queen Bilal. Okay. Thank you so much. I know who it was. Thank you so much for your donation. Like I said, everything helps. $1, $5, every freaking thing helps. I appreciate y'all so fucking much. Okay. Now I'm gonna get out of here so I can really go to the damn store before it get too late. All right, but I will be back tonight. I don't know what time, but I'll be back tonight. I really need to start doing my daytimes and my night times like I used to and stop fucking playing these games. Okay, and until then, I hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it. Later, Gators.